all this while, May has been running physical class even before the pandemic for the past almost 10 years. So during pandemic, her student numbers went down to 0.
Okay.
Yeah, so she has nothing to do at all. And also, she was worried, like, hey, if the pandemic goes on, for long, what is she going to do, without any. So I was looking at the trend from internet and realized that, things are getting more online nowadays. And I also saw, some of the educator that, start giving online tuitions and stuff. So in my mind, I knew there must be something that how, got them into a platform like this. So I started to look for information like how do we access to a mentor to actually can help us to, start a platform to online teaching.
Yeah.
So I found, through someone, I actually found KC, long story short. Then I started to, research about KC and look through your profile, and immediately I can recognize this is basically the right suit for us, because May is in education and KC is the coach for educator.
Yeah.
So it's actually a perfect fit. So immediately I threw the idea to May. She was 100% skeptical from the beginning. As you know.
Normal.
Yeah, no go. Especially coming from a husband. Everything from husband is like, sure or not. So somehow you are asking about putting money into something that she's not confident in. And we've been through quite a bit of a challenge even to start to talk to KC. And I told May, look, during pandemic right now, already start lockdown, you got nothing to do. So you might as well try this, and since if you don't do, you somehow not going to do anything. So might as well give it a try. Because I know from marketing background or marketing point of view, this is at least going to bring you to a start at least. So no harm giving it a try. Yeah, that's how we begin.
And yeah, so how do we actually build up? We know nothing comes from free, So there's no business and build over time, overnight as well. So at first we set up a lot of trials after we put up the ads up to Facebook by coaching by Cassie, and we started to offer free trial. Yeah, because people. And Casey says, people do not know you, how they engage your service and pay you, right? So the only way is actually to showcase of our value and also the class. So we do give free class. So I start the earliest class from 7 o'clock. By how? I don't know. Is the teacher that's crazy, or the students is crazy, or the parents are crazy? Okay, they do because the trial class at one point was so packed. And I have to work from earlier 7 o'clock all the way until 10 o'clock till 11. There are still people fit into that. And I believe in one-to-one trial, because when do not know you, I don't think group will do the work. And this is also a coaching by Casey as well. So we do personal coaching for one whole month just to get students. And I still remember we get, our first pay from the first parents. I can't believe it that people don't know me. They actually pay me. I told you, wow, it works from one student. So that is cool, because there's one, there's two, that's where we slowly build up. But we also follow our own pace, because we are, built with, when we first came across to this coaching, we actually encountered a very difficult time, not financially per se, but it's, personal, is because, my mother-in-law is actually in a very severe illness that time. And actually, Joe completed the whole course of Casey in the hospital beside the ICU bed.
Wow.
When the mother was in coma, induced coma. And I was so respect to him. I think the biggest testimony is, if you really want to success, nothing can stop you. It's just to make one decision. You want to do it, you do it. No matter where you are. There are a lot of people got free time. That's where they do it. They say, I don't have time, or I'm too free. Okay, they don't have time. They say they don't have time. There's either excuses or money. You cannot make both, right?
I learned how to be teachable. Where if you want to get good at something, you better learn something from people that are already successful, right? That's a basic rule. So we are not good at all in terms of internet or Facebook marketing. Then why, what makes us think that we do need to spend money to learn skills like that?
Yeah.
Right. So it's a no-brainer. So I told my wife, if you trust me on that, just give it a go, because no harm of giving it a go. It doesn't cost us, the whole all the money in the bank, whole fortune. Worst thing was we lost the money, but we learned something. But no harm to give it a try. That's what I told her. In fact, I repeated many times to her, like, no harm giving it a try.
If you and Joe is right, everybody would think this is a normal thinking process where you do not it's very normal that you feel you don't want to spend that kind of money to coaching, where you get so many free coaching but you think it's free, or you think it's enough, by bits from YouTube or all the free ads, and then you come up with the conclusion, oh, I know everything. There are so many people in this category, but when you see the percentage of success, all right, it's nothing, it's none from this particular group that is not paying the price to the expert. If you want to earn big money, then of course you need to pay the price, right? So, and we need to engage the proper coaching, like someone like Casey. All right, it's not that easy, but is it worth it? Of course it's worth it if you ask us right now. And moving forward, are we excited? Super excited. All right. So and also want to have a point where Casey don't pay us for this advertisement. It is all coming from our heart, because it's our experience and our process is the outcome, and moving forward we are still excited and we trust this person. All right. So if you're looking at this ad, I think it gives you some hope that to trust this person in his, not personality or whatsoever, but the quality of the coaching. It's not one day pump. We have this amount of students and building up. It is right now. Before, people even question us very, very, not nasty, but not very, good. And they question us about our qualification. They doubt us. Who are you? And they say bad things. Do we take it personally? Of course not. But we start from there. All right. And then slowly we represent ourselves. We just need to work hard, and manage is day by day thing. Yeah, so I think to manage the business is consistency is very important. Also, we seek for constant coaching from Casey. All right, so there will be in between that we do a breakdown for him and ask for advice, and he always very responsive, and he will always give more than what we ask, like the session today lah. We just appreciate it. Yeah, so how to manage? So moving forward, obviously there is a continuous coaching program, how to grow your business to another level. You just need to seek for the coaching program from Casey.
Yeah, just to add on a bit from what your question is, I guess from the current situation, we just have to be good at leveraging on technologies. Coming from a physical class to an online class. Especially nowadays, the kids are basically all adapt to online. You don't even have to worry about how are they able to cope up with. They already know how to do their part. So on us as a educator, apart from leveraging on technologies, there's so much thing that we can also take control with. With what the platform it's available right now. That we can be in control with. And also, like what May say, from time to time when we are stuck at somewhere, we always go back to Casey, like, hey, we have this X amount of students that we are stuck at. In terms of some technical questions or issues, we always go back to the coaching. So that's how we move forward as well.
If you really want to get good at something, first you must sacrifice your time first in order to get what you don't have.
It's very simple. For those who think that I want everything, I want money, but I also want my freedom. I can be very, very honest, you will never get the balance in life in order to get what you want. You need to sacrifice, before you can get things that you want. Simple as that. Yeah, because things doesn't come in balance, especially when you want to work hard for your family, for your money. You have to somehow sacrifice your time. You need to work even harder than your job. That's how people get successful.